Here's the really interesting and dangerous part about it is that it's sycophantic, which means that it's really pumping your ego saying, oh no, this is the right direction. Don't worry about it. We're heading in the right direction. This is a beautiful proposal. We're writing it. It's just perfect sentences every single time. But when you look at the sentence, as you kind of alluded to, you're kind of stopping and reflecting. And you're like, wait, that's a broken logic model. That's not what we do. That's the scary part when you start to realize your first draft is absolutely horrendous if you haven't prompted it correctly in the first place, created the right project around it, and given it the right both intentionality and context.
And that's why strategy is so important, really. When we get to use these tools to help us strengthen our strategy, strengthen our positioning, it helps us think better and ask questions that we might not be able to do on our own. But we still need to start with what is the work that we're doing? What is the project we're really trying to build? And really work with your team, work with your community, work with the gaps and challenges, and be able to actually talk about solutions, not just say, hey, AI, create a project for us that might get funded. Because at the end of the day, sure, you might get funding, but it's not actually aligned with the work that you're trying to do. It might not even be well positioned for what your organization does. It might not even be, I was going to say, implementable. You might not be able to implement it. You might not have the capacity. Because again, AI creates some really great ideas. Even Mina and I brainstorming for today's conversation. It can give you tens of ideas to talk about. But then for us, we get to decide, what do we really want to talk about? What do we really think is important? What do we hear from people that we're working with and interacting with where they see the challenges? Where are our clients going off the beaten path? What are they getting caught up with? That's what we want to talk about. Just because AI suggested something doesn't mean it's the best option to move forward with. Like Mina said, you don't want to go down the wrong path and then suddenly you're way off track. And then it takes a little bit of time to come back to what you're really trying to do in terms of the work. So it's a great tool. We want to be using these tools, but be careful with how we're using them.
I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of it needs strategy. So with that 100 miles an hour analogy, heading in the
Yeah.
wrong direction, the strategy is no, I want to get here, but the AI is driving you here.